Hello gamers, today we present to you the top 5 new games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video.
Don't need them to take you on, Aaron.
Darkbind, an online game with a size of 1.7 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Darkbind is an ARPG in which the company NetEase takes you to a universe full of supernatural creatures and enemies that you will have to face. To save humanity from the most profound devastation, you will have to go through the different zones in which the map is divided to take advantage of the qualities of your warrior. Through a gameplay inspired by the Dark Souls saga, you will have to be on the alert so no enemy surprises you in each mission. It should be noted that you can choose the gender and appearance of your warrior, so the customization options are extensive. Once inside the action, you will have the option to move the character using an intuitive and manual control system adapted to touch devices. Wielding the sword tightly, you will advance relentlessly along each path as you face hundreds of shadowy beings and demons that seek to plunge this universe into darkness. Star Wars Hunters, an online game with a size of 1.5 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Star Wars Hunters is an action and adventure game developed together with Zynga. In Star Wars Hunters you can select a range of mythical characters from one of the most successful sagas of all time. During each match you also find yourself in the familiar environments seen in the movies. Everything in this game is perfectly connected, so in each match, you are entranced in the galaxy. Note that the combat system in Star Wars Hunters is completely immersive. In fact, there are tons of weapons available to feel the emotion of attacking every enemy you come across firsthand. This game is cross-play enabled, so you can face off against users of other platforms. Star Wars Hunters plunges you into the Star Wars galaxy to join in epic battles, complete a variety of missions with iconic characters from the saga in this action-packed game. The visuals are stunning and the dynamic controls let you feel the emotion of each battle.
Powered up! Come at me at your own risk!
This boost's for you!
Powered up! You can't close on me!
Team Gundark with the victory! Top honors go out.
Project Bloodstrike, an online game with a size of 1 gigabyte, available on Android and iPhone. Project Bloodstrike is an action and adventure game where you immerse yourself in an intense battle involving dozens of weapons and try to emerge victorious. In true Warzone style, this game has enough incentives to keep you entertained throughout each game you play. In Project Bloodstrike, you will find a Battle Royale gameplay component. This means that throughout each round, you must try to survive in the middle of a map full of enemies that will do everything possible to stop you. However, far from acting scared, you need to efficiently use all the elements in your arsenal at all times to try to kill all your opponents before it's too late. With a first-person view of the action, you will always have a close-up view of all the opponents you have in your sights. The game's outstanding 3D graphics also contribute to the excitement in this FPS full of weapons to be unlocked. Bad Too Bad, an offline game with a size of 500 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Bad 2 Bad Delta is a 2D action game where you guide a military squadron composed entirely of animals. Your hero is a panda bear, but you can also control crocodiles, wolves, cats and much more. The controls in Bad 2 Bad Delta are relatively simple. On the left side of the screen are your movement cursors, while on the right is your button to shoot and at the bottom your action buttons. By using and combining these cards you can shoot grenades, get munitions and even call support troops. In Bad 2 Bad Delta you can play dozens of different missions where you normally have to take down a specific enemy. The problem obviously is that your target will never be on his own. You've always got to face tons of enemies, including support vehicles, to be able to take down your target. Bad 2 Bad Delta is a 2D action game with excellent graphics and a ton of variety in terms of the characters, plus the game's story mode is surprisingly deep. Tomorrow, an online game with a size of 300 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Step into the middle of a wasteland from the year 2040 and see if you can survive in the third-person RPG Tomorrow. Although this world appears quiet, you'll soon discover dangers hidden on every inch of the map. Tomorrow has 3D graphics that make it easy to see all areas of the map. To get started, you'll first create a custom character. After that you're ready to step into this universe and take on each survival mission. As well as fight to survive, you'll sometimes have to battle strange monsters and creatures. To do so, build weapons to use against the monsters, or use rocks and other items you've collected along the way. As you move across the map, you'll also meet other users who are also fighting to survive in this wasteland. See if you can survive in the multiplayer RPG Tomorrow. Check it out and explore each scene for helpful items as you try to stay alive.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.